Hello, and here we are. So, I wanted to do something simple, but of course, nothing ever goes quite as planned. So, I'm going to load copy-all. A great program. Yes, the one and only Jim Butterfield. So, what do I have here? Well, in drive 0, I have what I was starting to copy, which failed. As you can see by the asterisk on the last program, it did not work. So, in drive 1, I have the original disk. So there's lots more to copy. So, but first and foremost, I'm going to try and run this. I'm going to go from drive 8, unit 8, drive 1, unit 8, drive 0, pattern. I'm just going to say all of them. No. Yes. And I'm going to ask it to do all the rest after that. Now, is this magical Butterfield program going? Do I want to know the answer to this? No. Is this magic Butterfield program going to fix this? No, it's not. But we'll see what else we can get here. So there is a reader. This must be a different version of copy-all. I do not remember it counting off the blocks as it went. But I like it. So many times over the years I sat at meetings watching Jim Butterfield in awe of his teaching ability, his humor, his wit, his style, his very polite way of disagreeing with somebody, or his very subtle way of taking jabs at people such as Steve Punter and other club people. He was very smooth. So, anyway, this is copy-all. This is another way to copy a disk. With this, as much as I like seeing the drive lights flash back and forth, this pretty much the lights just stay on. Oh, sorry. They do a little, in between files, but, it's not like the copy command. So, the long and the short of it is, we have a disk here that has issues. It does. And it's funny because it wasn't that long ago that I did copy this disk. I did, and it worked. So I'm a little baffled. I am. But it is better to get as much as we can figured and sorted. So it's funny, there's all this WW files on here, WWV. I really have no idea what they do. I suppose I should look at the list me file and see what they say. They could be something great. By the way, in case you're wondering, we are working on an 8296 with a 4040 disk drive. And yes, I did load in, there's a program called cbm-4032. I think this is version 2.1, where it tricks the 8296 into thinking it's a 4032. At least it moves the screen in, etc., etc., etc. It is better, I find, for filming. It is. So things are copying. We are almost down to the end. Almost. Let's go down to music lesson and music lesson 2. And then it's just going to copy the two little things I wrote, the backup program and the copy program, which really don't do much. My intention was to time how long it takes for these things to work, and of course then I run into it just with a read error, and that kind of screws that all up. No. So let's look. Oops. At drive 0. And oh. Then let's look at drive 1. Okay, so and let's look. Here it is. That's interesting. Yes, it's made by Jim Butterfield. A string is equal to Jim Butterfield, and then A string is equal to A string plus A. So if I print A string, oh my, what happened there? Maybe that was not the best thing. Okay, so here is the copy all program zooming on by. So I think I'll run it again. 8, 1, 8, 0. I'm going to put an S asterisk. It's going to come up with, nope. Oh. Maybe I forgot the name of the program. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, 5th. So that worked. We'll say yes, we'll say yes, and then we'll just say no. This will make no difference. No. File exists. Oh. Output this will do anyone? No. Okay, enough of that. Let me just look at that. So we got 31 blocks free on there. And 11. Alright, so I'm going to do something. I'm going to collect drive 0. I'm suspecting that copy-all already sort of tidied up that open file. But I don't know. So collecting it will sort out anything that is amiss because of the file that didn't want to copy. It will. It is not incredibly fast, but it should help. So I can do this, but it's not going to do anything until it's finished. I am thinking that I probably didn't need to do that because copy-all probably tidied it up, but maybe it didn't. you did. By the way, I'm sure not many of you have a 9090 or a 9060. But if you do look into what the collect command does on most things, it's a good thing. But, oh, here we are. So, 31. Okay, we're back. We're going to 8180, and I'm going to try. Oops. Remember, I'm in the dark. No. Yes. And, oh, do you want to do the opposite? No. And this will not work, by the way. File exists. Oh. Really? Oops. Ugh. I thought that would have been gotten rid of. Oh, no, it's there, it's just not all there. Now this is an interesting thing. It has been a long time. And I don't think this is the way I need to do this. No. Oh, what is it? It might be that, but I don't think so. No. I think it might be scratch. Oops. I'm just gonna... Are you... Oh, look at that, are you sure? Oh. Yes, I am. Okay, scratch the file. Now, I think what I'm going to end up doing, because I know this isn't going to work. Okay, so we now have 8180. What happened? Oh, right, I opened the disk drive door. That will cause it not to be able to read. No. Yes. No. So, I'm going to try and copy this. It's not going to work. It's probably going to get to about right there. Now I'm going to tickle the drive as I do that and see if it helps at all. Read error. Nope. Oops. Did it? Oops. Did it put it there? Yeah, it did. Alright. Well, I have the shift lock down. When one has the shift lock down, things just don't go well. So, I am thinking it is quite possible that the fellow who is wanting this disc is wanting it because of Space Invaders and not because of that program. But I will write to him. So, I shall. Oh, you know what? We still don't know how long it takes to back up a disk. Why? Well, because we never really did. Or did we? Alright, we will do more of this. Thank you for coming. Bye for now.